Dora and the Lost City of Gold begins with a spirited introduction to Dora's early life in the Amazon rainforest. From a young age, Dora is curious, bold, and driven by a need to explore the world around her. She's raised by her adventurous parents and is close to her cousin Diego. Together they explore their surroundings, learn about Incan traditions, and are taught the importance of Ilu, a Quechua word meaning community, teamwork, and unity. Their grandfather explains how the Incas believed in the power of Ilu and how it connects people through shared purpose. He also introduces them to Quipu bracelets, Incan tools for storytelling, and tells the legend of Sol Dorado, the golden sun, which is said to grant one selfless wish to those who find it and use it to strengthen Ilu. Dora is gifted a magical map and continues her adventures with her new monkey friend Boots. However, after growing up, she leaves the jungle behind and starts working at a jungle-themed amusement park called Jungle World, reuniting with her cousin Diego. Dora remains hopeful about finding Sol Dorado, still believing in the legend they were told as children. Meanwhile, Diego seems to have outgrown the dream, becoming more practical and less willing to chase myths. While working at Jungle World, Dora meets Camila the Crusader, a famous explorer she idolized. Camila, who is now the park manager, appears to have given up real exploration, but she's secretly after Sol Dorado too. With the help of her henchman and Swiper the fox, Camila is searching for the Emperor's bracelet, a mystical object that can lead the way to Sol Dorado. Dora stumbles upon the same bracelet, and when she touches it, she has a vision revealing the path to Sol Dorado through an Incan tomb beneath Jungle World. Realizing Camila is after the same thing for selfish reasons, Dora and Diego team up with Naya, a no-nonsense tram driver, and Dora's old friend Boots to protect the bracelet and find Sol Dorado first. They're soon joined by Naya's younger brother Sunny, a troublemaker who reluctantly becomes part of the team. A fast-paced chase ensues through the amusement park as the group escapes from Camila's mercenaries. They flee into the actual jungle, where Dora's survival skills and leadership come into play. As they venture deeper, tensions rise between Dora and Diego, with Diego struggling to commit to the adventure due to his personal ambitions and fear of losing control. Dora, on the other hand, is determined to make things right, especially after losing her original map, a gift from her late grandfather. Despite the dangers, wild animals, booby traps, swarms of bugs, and arguments, Dora's spirit never wavers. The bracelet continues to give her visions, guiding the group toward their destination. Boots proves to be a valuable guide as well, helping them avoid Camila and navigate the treacherous jungle terrain. Along the way, Diego gradually rediscovers his love for exploration, and the group begins to operate as a real team, their own Ilu. Eventually, the group reaches an Incan burial ground, the location from Dora's visions. Here they search for clues that will lead them to Sol Dorado. Dora's belief in the legend combined with her knowledge and bravery helps them progress further than anyone else before. They decode symbols, dodge traps, and trust in each other's abilities. Camila and her crew aren't far behind. She's obsessed with finding Sol Dorado and using its wish for her own fame and power. Dora, however, remains focused on a selfless wish to bring back her magical map and restore her path as a true explorer. The journey challenges everyone, especially Diego, who must choose between his personal goals and standing beside Dora in their shared dream. As the group nears their goal, the bracelet becomes more reactive, showing Dora more vivid visions of the final destination. Through persistence, teamwork, and a deep understanding of Incan culture and the meaning of Ilu, the team continues towards Sol Dorado. Dora's growth shines as she steps fully into her role as a leader and protector of ancient knowledge. Dora and her friends continue deeper into the tomb, discovering intricate Inca carvings and clues that guide them toward Sol Dorado. The bracelet glows again, triggering another vision in Dora. She sees a hidden chamber filled with light. The group presses forward, solving ancient puzzles and narrowly avoiding traps. Meanwhile, Camila and her team are close behind, tracking every move Dora makes. Eventually, the group reaches a hidden chamber that matches Dora's vision. Inside, a golden orb rests on a pedestal, Sol Dorado. But just as they approach it, Camila arrives demanding the bracelet. A tense standoff occurs. Dora appeals to Camila, reminding her of Ilu, the spirit of unity and selflessness. Camila hesitates, but greed overcomes her and she tries to take the orb. The temple reacts violently, shaking and starting to collapse. Dora quickly grabs the orb and uses the bracelet to make the selfless wish she wishes to protect the jungle and its secrets forever. A brilliant light engulfs the temple and the orb vanishes, hidden once more. Camila and the raiders flee as the temple seals behind them. Outside, peace returns to the jungle. Dora reunites with Diego, Naya, Boots, and the others. Though the orb is gone, Dora realizes the real treasure was the journey, the lessons, and the bond of Ilu. They return home as heroes, and Dora finds a new purpose, sharing the values of exploration and teamwork with others. The film follows Dora and her cousin Diego, two young adventurers who embark on a perilous and magical journey through the jungle to find Sol Dorado, a legendary Incan city and the source of a powerful wish. At the start, Dora and Diego are shown using Quipu's ancient Incan knot records to guide their quest. Along with a team of friends including Naya, Sunny, and Boots the monkey, they interpret ancient riddles and escape deadly traps. Their travels take them through temples, dense jungles, and complex puzzles, all while dodging raiders who are also after the treasure. A powerful Incan bracelet chooses Dora as its bearer, and she must prove herself worthy by completing a series of trials rooted in Incan mythology and values. Their group endures near-death experiences, including collapsing walls, booby traps, and hostile wildlife. Throughout these challenges, Dora grapples with self-doubt, especially after losing her beloved backpack and map, two longtime symbols of her identity as an explorer. Diego, meanwhile, reveals a personal conflict. He's been accepted into a zoology program in New York and never planned to stay in the jungle. This revelation causes tension between him and Dora, highlighting the emotional rift growing between childhood dreams and adult responsibilities. Despite their struggles, the team continues their journey, decoding quipus and surviving trials by trusting one another. They discover that the puzzles test not just their intellect but also their character. In a dramatic scene involving a grid and a series of vines disguised as quipus, Diego nearly falls to his death only to be saved by trusting Dora's instincts. This marks a turning point in their bond, reminding them that true explorers depend on each other. Meanwhile, the villainous Camila, a former legendary explorer turned treasure hunter, follows the group closely, seeking Sol Dorado to restore her lost reputation. Her desire for fame and validation contrasts sharply with Dora's pure-hearted motives. Camila eventually captures Diego and forces him to lead her to Sol Dorado, but Dora regroups and refuses to give up even when it seems all is lost. Dora's character evolves as she realizes that the map and backpack never defined her. She carries the spirit of an explorer within. Guided by her inner compass and supported by her friends, she finds a hidden temple guarded by puzzles that test her selflessness. The climactic challenge involves a massive scale that must be filled with gold in order to unlock the final door. Instead of hoarding treasure, Dora and her friends follow the Incan lesson: the prize is what you give away. As they sacrifice gold and material items, the scale activates, opening the door to Sol Dorado. Camila tries to keep the gold for herself, but the temple begins to collapse, forcing her to choose between treasure and survival. Dora's team helps save her, proving the strength of unity, what the Incas called Ilu, a community bound by shared purpose. At last they enter Sol Dorado and Dora is offered a magical wish. Despite earlier saying she wanted to restore her map and backpack, she realizes that her true wish, having a great adventure with the people she loves, has already come true. She gives up the wish, choosing instead to embrace the journey she has been on. With Sol Dorado found and her confidence restored, Dora prepares to say goodbye. Diego heads to New York for his zoology program and the group parts ways with bittersweet joy. Dora is no longer just the girl with a map, she's a true explorer ready for whatever comes next. As the credits roll, she receives one final gift from Diego, a new backpack for her next adventure, proving that though their paths diverge, their bond endures. The story ends with a joyful celebration of friendship, growth, and the spirit of exploration, reaffirming that the real treasure is not gold but the people who journey with you. Dora and her friends finally unlocking the entrance to the legendary city of Sol Dorado, the mystical place they've risked everything to find. After enduring countless challenges, collapsing tombs, deadly puzzles, jungle predators, betrayal, and the emotional strain of growing apart, their persistence pays off. With the bracelet completed and every trial passed, the temple opens to reveal the magical heart of the Incan treasure. However, as they stand before Sol Dorado, they are faced with a final profound truth: the real treasure isn't the gold or magic, but the bond they've strengthened, the courage they've found, and the personal growth they've each undergone. Dora realizes that what she truly sought wasn't an object or power but clarity about who she is. She doesn't need a map or backpack to define her. She is Dora the Explorer, not because of the tools she carries but because of her spirit. Instead of using the magical wish for wealth or restoration, Dora uses it selflessly to bring her friends home safely and to give others what they truly need. Camila, once bitter and disgraced, finds redemption and a new purpose. Diego, ready to follow his own path, parts ways with Dora with a promise of reunion. Naya, Sunny, and even Boots walk away changed, stronger, and ready for whatever comes next. As the team returns home, Dora sets her sights on the future, proud of the journey behind her and open to whatever lies ahead. She encourages others to keep exploring not just the world but themselves. In the final moments, Dora's adventurous spirit shines brighter than ever as a new adventure begins to call her name, proving that for a true explorer the journey never ends, it just evolves. If you enjoy watching this video, then subscribe to Angel Recaps for the latest movies explanation.